Be Captain Thor. On the plus side, the Gene Stealers stopped coming, but that is overshadowed by the fact that we are buried under a mountain of dead Gene Stealers. We lost count of how many Terran hours we have been buried under this mountain of Xenos filth and had to spend the time recounting the best stories of our Gene Father. Some aggressor ended up having the best story, mostly due to the fact that he was alive when Dawn was alive. Lucky bastard. Shortly after the aggressor won, we finally found the light source. Thank Dawn. Geneseed. Though as we got closer, we noticed it was really orange in color. In fact, it looked more like it originated from a fire. Then I remembered that the place we are in contains a bishop who can even make a salamander sick of fire. Oh fuck. Sure enough, when we finally reached the other side of Mount Genestealer, it was on fire. Actually, the whole fucking city was on fire. Even the citizens were on fire. It fits the stories of this shithole we heard about before we arrived. What in the Emperor's name is wrong with this planet? Be Sister Cecilia of the family. Be huddled in a dark hole with what remains of the family. Over 100 of us remain where once there were thousands. Daddy's body is laid out for all to mourn over. Tears in my eyes. Through the tears receive a vision. I know what I must do. Determination. Go to Daddy's body. I will make you proud, Daddy. Sink my teeth into his head. Tear away flesh and blood. Swallow. Feel my body twist and writhe. Feel myself mutate and absorb the Gene Stealer's flesh. Feel my tongue lengthen and change, becoming ovipositor. Feel rending claws grow from my fingers. Feel arms burst from my back. Feel my mind expand and connect to each member of the family. Be filled with psychic might and divine purpose. Be Sister Cecilia, hybrid matriarch of the family. Praise the four-armed emperor. Remember our father. And for the love of all that is holy, could we be a bit quieter this time? All that was great, but Daddy died for us. We don't need to control the world now. Take it slowly. Calm down. Be me, Juris Magos Anthony Casa Nostro. And it's time to get the locals in line. Send my boy Vucio along with the local crew we recruited. He can keep an eye on them and make sure the job gets done right. He's just in from all the way back on Mars, so he don't speak much Gothic yet. Strong as a Titan though, and kind of a hothead. But hey, fuck it. He ends up killing a few of these jerk-offs, it's fine. Servant.pots.png. Send introductory correspondence to what counts for leadership on this planet. The bishop, the governess, the canoness, and the commissar. Tell them who I am, explain that I'll be seizing control of the local AdMech and salvaging the Necron artifacts. Also explain that my primary mission is to investigate and punish the rampant fucking tech heresy they've allowed to happen on this planet. Explain that I got guys going around looking into it and any interference with my agents won't be fucking tolerated. It'll be considered aiding tech heresy, which is also tech heresy. Suggest that any non-administratum issued tech be turned over immediately and it will be inspected and returned. Unless it falls off the Trump.jpg. In the correspondence to the canoness and the governess, I tack on an invitation to discuss the issue further over dinner. By the standards of this shithole, they're both fucking knockouts. And there's still a few big parts of me that ain't metal. Be me, the Ecclesiarchy Youngster Bishop. With the tyrannage retreating, I give the orders for my people to start engaging in cleanup efforts as carefully as possible, get rid of the remains, and purify the infected civilians. Burn, don't touch. Voxcast. See Sergeant Thorne in the aftermath of the battle. He was one of the Marines that stood with us against the monster and his berserkers. Bless him with the sign of the Aquila, and tell him he can use some of our laundry late hospitaliers if any of his guys are injured. Also invite him to attend one of my sermons. Even the Emperor's Angels of Death could learn so much and find so much solace in the Emperor-granted wisdom I have to share. Learn to be zealots in 5 easy steps.jpg. Try to reunite with my wife and congratulate her on her bravery. Ask her how she got so good with that power sword anyway. It's so sexy when you kill things.gif. Finally retire back to the governess mansion to relax during the cleanup and scans for Tyranid infection. Some guy claiming to be a colonel is asking for equipment. Invite him in and hear him out. Mostly because everyone is too busy to listen to me preach right now. Poor bastards.png. Ask him if he works with that warp spawn commissar. Ask him if he's aware that commissar is a warp spawn. Ask him what the guard policy is on warp spawn. Ask him if he attends my sermons and if he has heard what I've said about warp spawn. Ask him if this equipment is required specifically to take care of the warp spawn commissar, and if not, then why doesn't he just get it from the guard?
Ask him if he is a warp spawn.